Old depresses. All right, that was good enough. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey,
Good.
man.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, guys.
How's your night been?
Okay, I did a video review with Heron.
I got to see that. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I got to watch most of it. I think. Yeah,
yeah.
that guy I've seen on David Weiss's app a lot. He goes to him for like spiritual advice. I think somewhat, as he would say.
What David Weiss goes to this guy?
Yeah.
This, oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
They did I think they did an hour long video together. I think I watched it, and
Oh,
they're
interesting.
comparing. If you're looking at a 6 or a 9, this is how it started out. And like if you look at a 6 from one angle, it looks like a 9, and if you look at a 9 from the other angle, it looks like a 6. You get my point, right? One side to
Yeah,
the other. Yeah, you've seen David Weiss's explanation for why you see the moon from a different perspective because you're on the other side of the room.
yeah.
It looks upside down from this side of the room as it would on from that side of the room. Brings up Earth is like a Home Depot. Earth is like a Home Depot. Have you heard that one?
No,
They did a song
I
about
did.
Sharon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I did not know that he was on Ditter's show or whatever.
Well, I think they did it was on that guy's show actually. I think Weiss was on there talking to him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who he is personally. Spelling. What am I spelling? Yeah. Oh, not me. David. Hey, David. I'm gonna say hi to everybody right quick. We got Heron, Vicky, and Sea Lightning. David. Heron song again. I had not too many people over here. Only 8 supposedly. You got you too. Well, I was gonna do a thing on sea level and how they determine sea level. In England, they actually have Queen Victoria built these stations where they can measure the rise and fall of the sea level. They dig wells down to the bottom of the bed of the sea, and they have a float that sits in it. And the level that, on average, over the year, they average it to 1 point, and they determine that as mean sea level. Have you heard this before?
No.
That's where the term sea level comes from. And they make that into a datum around the world, or around England for that matter. They have datums in each part of the world. That's just how they determine what sea level is around the world. And it averages out to one level all across the realm. That's where we get our level from.
Because the tides are going up and down. You're just saying they're taking an average.
Yeah, over the year. That average where that float sits mostly, that's sea level.
Yeah.
And that's been that way for hundreds of years, but somehow it's curved everywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, sea is level no matter what the tide is. It's just how high it is,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
relative to the ground because of the tides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And due to the temperatures, tides, storms, everything else, there's a lot of things. Hey, Veronica, how you doing tonight? And Seabass is here. Kick his ass. Oh, look, Vicky's here. Hey, Vicky.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm beautiful.
What's new?
I had a contest.
With who?
Oh, I was throwing an award party for the #1 glurf out of all the bunch over there. Well, Brenda won.
Listen.
Yeah.
I have to say something. Apparently, I didn't correct anyone when someone said about PJ and the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hurt that I didn't defend him. Listen,
Okay.
PJ has never touched my dog, and I've never known him to touch a dog. Not
Thank
that
God.
I give a shit, but I'm not gonna say, listen, my live stream, I was steaming. I can't even remember. Chris, I know you were there. But
Chris,
I don't remember nothing.
I got you.
But
I understand.
the only thing he got from it was you didn't defend me about the dog. And I went, why should I defend you?
Well, there's
So
no
yes,
reason.
I have never known PJ to touch a dog.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's touched one, but not in that way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Gotcha. And there
And
was
he
one in particular.
100%. There ain't no way he'd have touched my dog.
Thank God. Okay,
Where's my heron?
there was one person that came into your stream that actually brought it up in particular, and
It
he
was
was
Wes.
actually, yeah, he was ahead in the race for clerk of the year, but he got disqualified because he did something stupid. He's,
Listen,
I'm not gonna give him any voice to it. No. Yeah, Vic.
for a long time, I just said what I was told. Like, you can't agree with this, you can't agree with that. And I said to Brenda, I actually don't have an issue with you because you're transgender. And I don't,
Okay.
listen, whatever you are, you are. Listen, doesn't mean I want you in the women's toilets. But if that's what makes you happy, good.
I think there's something deeper there than what everybody thinks. Like there's a reason why, and I can
Yeah, but
speculate on
when,
it, but yeah,
yes, but same like, say you fancy women, right? You're sexually attracted to women.
yes, ma'am.
Can a gay man change his sexuality? Can he choose? Does he choose to be attracted to a man? No, he doesn't choose it. It's his sexual orientation.
Yeah, uh,
Is what I'm saying.
I got you. But I think there's a point in time when they had to make this choice to do it. Like choose that path.
But do we not
Not that I
live in
agree.
2026?
Uh, yeah, it says so. I think we do.
So why what somebody else does in the privacy of their own home or bedroom? Why does that affect any of us? It doesn't.
No, but there's an agenda to push it to the kids too. Like,
Listen, I totally agree with the kids, and I've said that,
yeah,
didn't I?
okay, yeah,
Kids should not be dragged into it. If a child
definitely
still
not.
believes in Father Christmas, they cannot tell you their gender.
No,
They cannot say, I am a girl.
true. There's a group of folks that are really liberal who actually think it's all right to let their kids do that when they're younger. Though that's what I'm looking at.
You choose
They're-
to be gay, it's just based.
no, but I'm talking about transgender thing. Uh,
Yeah.
I,
No, I get that.
yeah, and that's what Brenda pushes. She pushes the agenda that we should be able to transgender whenever we want to. The doctors and your gender isn't determined at birth. That you can make a choice to choose your gender. I'm not talking about gay lifestyle. I'm talking
Not
about the
even,
gender thing.
yeah, and the fact there's like 70 odd genders says a lot. But
Uh
I'm on
huh.
about all the rest of it. And bearing in mind, when you're listening to Christians that literally get off their head and pass out on a live, but yet they're whiter than white and they're a little victim, then you go, hold on, I'm getting my knowledge of the Bible from somebody who literally gets off his head and passes out on a live.
Okay. I'm not there, so I can't tell you what he does.
Listen,
I seen Brenda. I was in McToon's. He was live earlier. Brenda was in there.
Tonight? Huh, nice.
Yeah,
Well, I want
and
him to come get his award for being clerk of the year, though. He earned it. Everybody voted for him, so. Oh, Vicky, how you doing otherwise?
I'm good.
Nice.
Have you missed me? No.
Oh, yeah. You're not
I
around.
literally texted you and went, why haven't you sent me a link?
Well, I don't know if you were coming in the streams after, because you did. There's nothing on your channel or anything. You weren't doing anything. I haven't seen you in the chat, so I didn't know where you were.
I've literally not been on YouTube, and I haven't. And today I looked at my emails, and I had an email from PJ, and I was just like, go away. But no, I'm good. Listen, Roger, I learned when I split with PJ, the only people that bothered with me after were you and Heron. Not you, Chris, because you don't have my email or my phone number.
Hmm?
But out of the rest of them, the only two were you and Heron.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Well, I'm sorry that nobody else was talking to you. I guess I don't
Roger,
know.
fuck 'em all. Listen, fuck 'em all. Do you think I'm devastated to not be on their channels? No.
I hope not.
I'm really not. They're
Mostly,
cursing each other behind closed doors. Who? Brenda and
oh,
McToon?
I don't know. Probably, I have no idea. I hear they're the one and the same person. I've heard that one before too.
No, they play Lego rockets together. What you on about?
I think they're making innuendos. I think.
That's what I just did.
No, you did.
Hi, do I look fat? No, you look beautiful, Canada.
I've never seen Canada. I've never seen David neither.
Toronto. See, Canada, because he got blocked for saying
Where?
something
What do you say?
on PJs. But when I come on yours and that David Banner, Chilster and Graham were starting, he said, I know I'm racist, he said, but I don't push it on them. And literally, I've seen him say one thing that I didn't agree with. And he's never been horrible or nothing.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Canada, spaceman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's always been nice.
Yeah. I've never had a problem with him.
Heron, get your butt in here.
You heard it here. You got to bring the butter biscuits with you when you come. Oh, and the sauce. Have you
No,
heard
I
the
just
biscuit
want
song?
my pig.
Have you heard Heron's butter biscuits yet? Her biscuit song.
No.
Oh, you got to hear it. I'll get it for you.
Have you
Hold
heard
on.
Heron sing?
No, I've
Like,
never heard her
properly.
sing once.
Not you, I was
Yeah,
talking to my mate.
Chris.
What's
Oh,
up?
your mate. Have you heard Heron sing?
Yeah, that the Biscuit song. Yeah,
That's
I
all you've
seen
ever
that
heard her
part.
sing? Oh, this woman sings a lot of songs, man.
Oh no,
I'm
I
telling you.
did see a few of the others. When I first subscribed to her channel, I watched a couple of
You watch
the
some of her old
older
songs?
ones.
Literally, right?
Some of them.
I don't like people singing to me, but she is literally the only person I know that sings and I don't get cringed out. I could listen to her sing all day, every day.
You got to taste the biscuits. No, that's a must. Tasting biscuits.
Yeah, but your biscuits aren't my biscuits.
They're not. Your biscuits better.
No, our biscuits are like a cookie. What you call a cookie, we
Yeah,
call a
I know what
biscuit.
I know what they are. Yeah, like more like a kind of like cracker cookie kind of thing, but they call it a biscuit. I don't understand that yet.
It's not even a
Biscuits here are light and
no. A
fluffy and
cracker is a cracker. A cracker is a
cracker,
cracker.
cracker.
But a biscuit is like a bourbon,
A
a
biscuit's a
digestive,
cookie, I think.
a
They
rich
call
tea.
cookies
Yeah, I
in
got you.
England biscuits. Yeah.
No, a
Yeah,
cookie is a chocolate chip cookie.
it's made for dipping in tea. I think is what they use it for, right? The cookie, the biscuits are.
No, we
Biscuits are
eat
made for tea.
biscuits. It's not just for dipping in tea. We eat them.
Oh, okay. Huh? I'm gonna get the butter biscuit song up for you so you can listen to it. You'll like it. She did a good job. She did a whole like skit with it too. It's really funny. Miss Heron's got quite the sense of humor. I'm telling you, don't you? Taste the biscuit. All right, I got it up here. Let's see. Here we are. This will be the second time it got played tonight too. It's gonna be funny. It's a public service announcement for one. Oop, there she is. Tell me what you think, Vic, when you're done.
Taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste that honey sauce, taste the goodness of the biscuit with that honey sauce. Hey, is the biscuit song ruining your life too? I know it's ruining mine. I'm Donna Gaccio from the Musical Institute of the Mentally Unstable. Here at Mimu, we've got your back. You want to keep singing that song, don't you? But maybe your spouse isn't talking to you. Or maybe your boss is like, please stop humming that during our meetings. Well, we figured, why don't you just switch it up a bit? You like biscuits? Well, have you had Caribbean biscuits in Jamaica? Taste the biscuit. Hey! Ha! Did you like that? Wow, maybe reggae's not your bag of cassavas. Or maybe you just live in New York and you're a grumpy pants. Well, the Roger Ledwell wing of the Institute has you covered there. Punk it up! Hey, can you taste the goodness of biscuit? Taste it, taste it. Wow, that was something. What's that, Duke? What's that? You want to hear a little country? A little sweet, sweet sound of home? Howdy. Taste. Can you taste the goodness of the biscuit? Can you taste that chicken fried sauce? Goes good with bourbon and tractors and skinny dipping. Yeehaw. Wow,
That's funny, isn't it?
was pretty good too.
Yeah.
And hopefully it helps. Next time someone's riding your ass for singing the Biscuit song, you can tell them to shut up and keep it fresh. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to leave you with a special message from Tom York, our founding member. Today.
All right, that's the end of it. That's quite a job you did, didn't you? That was excellent.
Yes.
Good job, Miss Heron. That was funny. She should do like Saturday Night Live skits or Second City. She would fit right in with them. You ever watch Second City? Anybody?
No, but you can tell she's Canadian, not American.
Yeah, Second
I wasn't
City
expecting
is Canadian.
that.
No,
The
but do you know
skits.
how you can tell? Her
How can you
sarcasm
tell?
is on point.
Oh yeah, that's what Second City's good for. That their skits are like that. They're the Canadian Saturday Night Live thing. A lot
No,
of
but
people can't.
Americans don't get British sense of humour because
No, I
we're
do.
sarcastic. We are very sarcastic, but Heron, Canadian,
Yeah.
her sarcasm is on point.
Yep. I was looking for a video on sea level, like a postmodern video. Nathan had one on his show the other day, and they went to the Victorian sea level thing, the one that Queen Victoria built, the original one, the
In
determined sea
Leamington.
level. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he did a good stream on it, and he actually he called me out because I played a couple of clips out of the show the other day. He's like, Roger Lidwell did me on his channel, and I'm like, on his channel, like I'm getting clout. My
Why
channel's
is
picking up
my
steam.
busy mate not coming in?
I don't know. Hey, Heron, come in.
Please, I've missed you.
She wants to give you a kiss.
No, I just want my.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
But no, but Canada said he likes digestives, plain ones.
Okay.
Digestives with butter and mature cheddar on top. Amazing.
They are? Huh.
Yeah.
I wasn't even logged in on my Google Meets, so nobody could come in there. I wonder if Brenda's going to show up. There's a bet on it.
Brenda, we hate you. Brenda, we do.
Yeah. We're going to give you your Glurf Award. Glurf of the year.
Brenda, come on. It's the only award you're going to win.
Yeah. I don't think he's coming.
She's going to bed.
He's gone to bed? Yeah,
No,
it's
Heron,
probably
she's
bed.
going to
Heron?
bed.
She's going to bed.
Won't
Yeah.
even come and speak to me.
Tell Super to come in.
No.
Hey, Super, how you doing, Mister? Have you met Super Sidewinder? I think you've been on a stream with them, one or two, right, Vicky? Chris dropped out. He'll be back.
Yeah, I have been.
I thought you had. Here he comes.
Yeah.
The next stream that I want to do, I want to do some of your presentations that you're doing on your show with magnetism, pressure.
Okay, yeah, man.
I already got it. I already got a title for it and everything.
Okay, when's that? Tomorrow.
It's the 19th tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I'm a little out of it. I had a rough day.
Hold on. Jono, have I said sorry for the sheet I started about PJ? What? The truth? Because, Jono, you see PJ on YouTube. You don't see PJ in reality. Yeah. Am I going to apologise to PJ for saying that he's one way on YouTube and another? No. Listen, Jono, I had never had a problem with you. But why the fuck should I say sorry to a man that has done nothing but verbally abuse me, take my money and isolate me? Adding at the end of everything makes... Shut up. Suck your mum.
Oh, well, that's good.
Listen, I can literally send... I will actually send. I will screen all the messages, all the voicemails, all of it. I'll show it. You can all listen to it.
Okay.
Debunk rant on both streams. And what, Jono? Have you listened to PJ tell me what he's going to do to me in real life? Have you? Have you listened to it? No. Because again, I got drunk once. You literally sit and watch him multiple times a week, get off his head. Whatever. Like I said.
Well,
Paul Joe. No, listen. Paul Joe is an addict. He may not do heroin, but he does every other prescription drug he can get his hands on. He has burnt everything in his house because he passed out smoking. He passes out. You've seen him on a live when he's... How often does he do that? Once a month. On a Tuesday. Why is he always extra? Because he takes 3 bottles of methadone on a Tuesday and then he rattles the end of the week. Am I wrong, Jonda? Have I not put up with abuse of PJ? Have I not been isolated and not been told I can't have anyone in my fucking house? But yeah, Jono, I was disgusted. Why? Because I told the truth. Because, PJ is a little victim. No. Nah. The truth is the truth, and do you know what? I'm not bothered. Apparently they broke up. No, I ended it. I ended it because she's drunk now. No, I'm not. I haven't had my meds, you dickhead. I literally come on to speak to Roger. Not to you, Jono. Am I drunk? No.
I couldn't tell you, but you sound sober to me, as far as I can tell.
John was sat in the room with me. Am I drunk? Yeah, Jono, twist it. Listen, right, I'm going to do a live and I'm going to expose everything. All the screenshots, the voice notes, everything. And you can literally sit and where PJ's frenzy are. Jono, I didn't bring it up. You did. Make it make sense, Jono. What have I actually done to you? But tell the truth about PJ. Or what is it? Because Because the voice note showed PJ for what he really is. Is that what it is? Is it? Maybe a little. Do you know the GoFundMe that Roger did for PJ's son? For
Go ahead.
PJ's son, what did he do with the money? What did he do with it, Roger?
I'm not really sure exactly what he did with it all.
Go back and look when PJ stopped going on flatses because Michael Kahn rang him and said you cannot come on because you're off your head. Do you know how much money PJ's son got out of that? Not one
No, I
fucking
don't.
penny. Not one penny. Do you know how much PJ spent on going to see his son? Not one penny. There you go. There you go. Listen, I'm not sweet and innocent. I am not sweet and innocent. But do you know what? Don't fucking tell me that I'm something when you know nothing. Nothing. You know what? Because he's nice and polite on YouTube and he's a good little Christian. What did you say that day? What did he say about Heron that day? She's not a
Which day was
Christian.
that?
She does all that witch shit. And John went, funny that, because doesn't he get off his head? When does PJ read the Bible? Bar when he's on the stream. Never. Never.
Well, I don't know what I can say to any of that necessarily, but
Listen, Jono, I love ya, but do you know what? You keep your rose tinted glasses on, and when I expose it all, you keep going to him for your Bible studies because he ain't picked the Bible up. He literally only reads the Bible when he's on the stream. And what, Jono? And what? But PJ can talk about me. PJ can play victim. Watch now, watch now. I'm going to expose everything. Roger, love you. Bye.
all right. Love you too. All right. Bye, Vicky. Well, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting that. You still here, Chris?
Yeah, yeah. It's like whenever I was talking to her that night, it put me in a position where I'm just trying to, you know, like make sense of. I was trying to be good, guy to everybody. I was trying
Yeah,
to help her calm
it,
down, understand things
yeah,
are new. Going through these changes. Yeah, there's anger there, and then also she showed me things about him. I understand. None of us are perfect. There's a lot of things I need
yeah.
to work on. I have been in relationships where needed. I should have did things differently, and I need to work on things. PJ needs to work on things, but I mean, in the middle of that was really
Right.
difficult. But
Yeah, that's hard.
I
Hard
know.
to get
I
involved,
understand.
man. It is.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
why
I'm
I don't.
trying to
Yeah.
not get involved. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a point where you gotta like you don't know what's going on. You're a third party looking in. You can't tell what's all being said exactly. But I've never
Yeah.
I didn't see anything coming out of any side till these last two streams here, like the one that she
Right.
did on her live and what she came in here and just said just now. So I don't know anything about this. So yeah, it's all
Seems
right.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm not going to
just
shun anybody. They've
okay.
all tried to help me too, to a point, and I've been associated with them for years now. So, all right, let's get back to
And
what
we'll be
I was going
back.
to show the latest Pablo's band first, and then I was going to get into sea level and how they determine it, and then I'm going to show you how you measure a curved line. That
Cool.
was what I was going to cover, but yeah, I'm still here, and I was hoping that Brendan or Brenda would swing by and get his award tonight. You know, here I'm going to play this thing. It's Pablo in his pants. Is it playing? Come on.
It's Wednesday, February 18th, 2026, about 4:50 p.m. Temperature's about 59.
That's
Water
kind of
temp's
warm.
about the
Yeah,
same. Water temp dropped off
that's
last
kind of
couple
cool.
of days. Humidity is about 45%. I'm at UCSB Campus Point, lot number 6. Camera's about 45-foot elevation. That's Mesa Lane Beach on the left at
So the
6.5
refraction is supposedly
miles.
going down
La
now.
Conchita Beach in the background at 22.7. Lots of upward refraction right now. Ton of it. Can't see the small white spot. At least I can't see it here. I'm expecting a lot of inferior mirage as we look down the coast here. Yeah, I can see some inferior mirage, just that spot just in the middle above the water there. It's a typical really low water line.
It looks pretty windy.
It does,
Zip on down to the tree.
and
here.
it's a cold day
It's
on
gone.
the ocean too. So it's creating a lot of low pressures. So you're going to get a lot of mirage. That's why he calls this the Mirage
Yeah.
Pan.
Inferior mirage. Well, look at Hogan on the right at 17.
You see where it starts, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Massively involved in the inferior mirage. And the mirage, the vanishing line looks like it's right around 300 feet plus, based on the grove of trees being right there on the left of the ridge at 30.6 miles. And the grove of trees, the base I think is about 320. Oh wow, that's about as strong as you'll see as an inferior mirage. It drops everything down. Kind of a sinking effect. Vertical displacement, basically just all the light's lost into the surface. I expect everything to be pretty low over here too.
You can kind of see
Kind
the
of cold out here, I'm shaking a little bit.
that wind's got to be making it cold too.
Houghton and Conejo Mountain, 51 miles, 1,800 feet. Houghton's fully
Like
frozen
usually we
as
would see
well.
those cars on the highway.
Oh yeah,
Ridge, it's
I got
gonna be really
like
low.
50 pans with the cars in them. So this is all an
Get
effect
that
of the
little
Mirage.
clearer.
Where
Not
you're getting,
losing it.
you can normally see the full rig here. You can't.
The Earth didn't just curve all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a little bit
Don't
clearer,
tell
but there's Henry at 16.4. Pesky Ridge right in the center, 900 to 1,000 feet. Really dropped down a lot today. It's about as
Or they
thin
would
as
say
you'll
it
notice
flattens
in
out
there.
whenever it or something.
Yeah.
So 900 to 1,000 feet. at 50
Well, it's
miles
already
to the
flat.
right is Saddle
You're just
Peak
looking at a
at,
Mirage, dude.
71 and a half, 2789 feet elevation.
Look how horrible that looks, dude.
There's Hill House. Look at that heat haze, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it
Can't
is
even
like
see
all
legs.
the
It's quite a bit of
yeah.
See the mirroring
upside downward
effect
displacement
from this
in
line
Fort
up.
Mirage along the base. 14.6 miles at Hill House.
That's just a bad day to do a pan, dude. But he does these on purpose so you can see the difference between a clear day and a bad day.
Yeah.
Platform B.
He does it 3 or 4
It's well
times a
done.
week. So he just did this like 3 hours ago, actually.
Platform
Or
C.
4 hours ago.
13.1 miles.
Late
Legs
evening.
are fully involved in
During
Inferior
sunset.
Mirage
It's cooling
mostly.
off.
A little bit of the legs showing, but basically
Ryan.
they're cut in half with the Mirage. I'm guessing Magoo looks really sunk. Yeah. See that middle part to the left?
Oh god, that's horrible.
It's really rare to see that.
Hear the wind?
Valley to the left of Magoo.
Yeah, thanks.
Fully involved
Yeah.
in an inferior mirage, reflecting the sky above it. I think that's about the worst I've ever seen. So that's Magoo on the right at 50 miles, 1,260 foot elevation. It's pretty amazing.
Hey, Memorial Gardens.
Basically, the air temp,
Juno.
the water temp's about the
Sorry
same.
about all that, dude.
So all that, the specific heat of the water and heat in the air above it is causing that upward refraction effect. Upper 4.
That's still at 15 miles, guys.
Pesky.
Some of those are 24.
Lower 3.
It's nuts.
Back to the tree. This. People say this is unstable and it won't last long, but this will stick around probably until dark. It might move up and down a little bit as far as the vanishing line, but it's going to stick around like that
Mike.
until dark, pretty much. Back to Mesa and La Conchita. Okay.
He's gonna over and out. There he is. Nice job, Pablo. That was a decent one. So Ryan, how are you doing tonight? Let's get a mic check.
Pretty good.
Your mic's a little muffled. Let me turn you up a little bit, see if it makes it better. There you go. Try it now.
Are you better?
You're a little better. So all that panning, it's worth it, right? Oh, I think we get the whole point that anything that they try to make it represent curve over a horizon is just optical due to the weather, temperature, and water, especially over water. So yeah, that's about the gist of it. I love Pablo and his work. He's hard at work daily. He does his job too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there going on with those long range shots like that.
Yeah.
Like those, the refraction, the illusions, the humidity, all that, the waves on the surface.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm going to say something to Juno. Yeah, the truth comes out, dude. I've never heard PJ actually badmouth Vicky, and she's saying that he's bad mouthing her. I haven't heard him say anything bad about her. But when you hear, So the one other thing in that, like a woman scorned. Let's put it that way. Nothing has the wrath of a woman scorned. So I'm not going to poke the bear while she's here. I like PJ too. I've been working with him for a long time. I don't have anything against him. I'm not going to take any allegations against him because I know him. We've spent a lot of time talking, me and him. So, yeah, backstage, hours getting to know each other. He's a pretty good dude. I don't know what he does in his personal life. That's his, dude. But I mean, it's like they're dragging the personal stuff in here. That this should not be aired in public. Anything that goes on between them, that's between them. We should leave it there. That's where it should stop.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. PJ is really nice. He's sometimes too nice. I mean, I think, yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't know. And I'm too nice sometimes too. And I've put in a lot of effort trying to raise funds for the community here with them and get us on a straight and narrow path as it goes to like proving our goals. It's not really that complicated. The strife just needs to stop. But I mean, it seems like she's going to do this crap anyways for some reason. Like she's got something to show or prove. It really, and Heron said it the best to me. She doesn't want to all the.
Sometimes she does that and wear off though.
She's pointing out where PJ gets angry, but she's herself
not saying where she gets angry. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I mean, she could be a better person by not,
Yeah.
The
idea you got to be able to forgive a person. You got to forgive a person. You can't hold that grudge. You can't let that eat you up. It will. Yeah. I know exactly what it is. It's a disease.
She's maybe you could think irrational when you're angry. You could do things you might regret or whatever. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, but whoever follows that rule, though, right? It's always like get mad, yell, and then feel sorry for about it later.
No. The thing is, like when it comes to when people trespass against you, you gotta forgive them, just like you would
Well,
want them to do to you. Yeah. If somebody did something you don't like, you go to that person. Don't go behind their back and defame them or slander them. You know, and that's one reason why I didn't give Wesley his award because he slandered PJ. You know, he would have the Glurf award right now. You know.
yeah.
But he actually went on the live stream and started this crap with a drunk woman who just broke up with her boyfriend. He did that on purpose, stir the shit, you know.
I get it.
And the more people talk behind their backs, the more it gets back to them. It's not going to be exactly what they said. It's going to be misconstrued. It's like playing a Chinese telephone, you know.
It's like playing Russian roulette with 5 bullets instead of 1.
Yeah, just like all 5 are going to hit.
You only got 1 missing cartridge.
Yeah.
Something on that.
Yeah. And I don't know how much PJ reads his Bible, and I'm pretty sure Vicky doesn't know how many times. She's not there with him most of the time, anyways. So most of the stuff is just internet relationship as it goes, or phone relationship. You know, it's like I think he was there like maybe back in the day. He used to go over there once a week, and then it tapered off like every 2 weeks or something. You know, they didn't spend a lot of time together, so that's how the relationship went. It's not really a viable relationship. That's up to them. I mean, they make their own choices. So I think the best thing to do is let them hash it out. Don't get involved in either side of this story.
Absolutely, that's the best thing to do.
There's an old man that gave me some wisdom one time. He said, "Don't ever get involved between a girl and a boy fight. Nothing ever comes good out of it at all."
Well, relationships are the most freaking complicated thing to figure out. So it takes some people a whole lifetime to figure it out.
Yeah. I was married for almost, I think I would go with like 20 years, and I don't think I ever figured it out after the 20 years.
So I'm saying, man. Dang.
Yeah.
I'd go with this number right here.
Yeah. Well, how long you been married there, Ryan?
20 years.
There you go. Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I figured it out. Why?
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah.
You sound so confident there. So your relationship is
something else at the same time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So nobody does. Yeah.
Nobody does. Nobody does. That's it.
Well.
Yeah. So we just go with that. Let's get off of the topic. PJ is a friend of mine. I always has been as long as I've been on his show. He's never done anything bad to me at all. I'll vouch for him any day of the week as a character. And whatever Vicky's got in her mind right now, maybe it'll pass. But I can tell you now, that it's not as bad as it's being portrayed to be. It's magnified so much, and the internet makes it worse, especially YouTube. I notice people don't get along because they don't know each other. They come in with preconceived ideas about other people too.
Well, of course, we don't have a choice because we don't know each other. We haven't met, so that's going to happen.
There's a handful of people I've met in this group personally, and I know them personally. It's not too many, and the people that I spend most of my time with on here, I kind of have a real good idea what they're going to even say next because it's been years. You know. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I agree with Toronto. Anyways, off the relationship topic and whatever gossip's going to happen next. It is what it is. It's not a physical thing you're going to have to deal with. You know. Yeah. And any of their texts that they have back and forth, that's between those two. And I'm not going to get involved in that. I recommend not doing it either. Yeah, I know. Well, there's people in the chat that were talking about it earlier. I'm just kind of.
I got you. Yeah. Say, you're the one that won't let it go.
No, I don't. It's not going to bother me.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. So let's get back to the topic at hand. Let's see. I was going to do a thing on how they measure sea level. Let's see if I can find the video that I wanted to get, but it's not really pulling up the videos that I wanted to find
Oh, really?
necessarily. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going with more modern ones. How they even with satellites and stuff, and they even have one on geodetic sea level with geodetic surveying.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
boy.
Yeah, I know. And even NASA's got
Oh boy.
archives of sea level. Yeah,
Oh boy.
but the old-fashioned way. Let's see if I can find it. The video's got to be buried in here. The way they did is determined it by digging a shaft through the bottom of the sea, and they just compare each one across the plane around England. For one, is what they were showing. Here's one called "Mind Blowing Facts on Sea Level." I don't know. I don't know if that looks that good. It's not the one I want to find. Nathan did a good version of it. I could probably get it off Nathan's show. They actually just
Mind
reviewed it.
blowing.
What? Who?
Mind blowing facts.
Yes, they're definitely mind blowing facts. That sea level actually is sea level. It's mind blowing. It blew my mind. It's an average that everybody has
Everybody
across the
needs to
world.
blow.
Yeah. Don't blow your mind just yet. Let's see if I can find the episode where Nathan covered the sea level. Maybe I can get the name of the video off of it. It should be in the description too. Give me just a minute. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to go over real quick. I had a hell of a day. How was everybody's day? How was your day, Chris? What'd you do?
Yeah, just did a stream earlier, and
Yeah, you and Harry.
yeah, I watched McToon for a little bit. I seen Brenda on his chat.
Oh, well, what did
She
McToon
called me
cover?
out. She asked me why I wouldn't debate her, and I said
Oh,
I'm
now
not.
I know.
Flat
Now I know
Earth's
who
not
watched.
debatable. Like I'm
Yeah.
not debating flat Earth with you because it's proven to be flat. It's been debated for 10 years, and it's been flat Earth wins every time. So
Yeah.
that's the answer I gave her basically.
Yeah. So that what did McToon cover on the show?
He was going over Coriolis, and
Oh, he was.
he has a on his website. He's got a whole section dedicated to Coriolis, and because I do field artillery and fornicated, he called me out about military service because I did howitzer field artillery. I was a fire direction controller when I first joined at 13 Echo, and then I became a 13 Bravo howitzer cannon crew member. I retrained and got a different MOS to go um, be a cannon crew member because guns are badass. So I did that, and well, he was going over long range projectiles and stuff. So
Okay.
it had me interested. I was listening to McToon stuff he was saying.
Did he show how
I
longitude,
I I
latitude?
I said hi to Unfornicated. I tagged him. He didn't see none.
He's
Or
calling
no,
you out.
he did quote me once. He said something about a TFT, which in FDC it's like a manual with a bunch of tables in it. It's just a big book of tables. He
Yeah,
said
I've been
somewhere in
through them.
there it
Yeah.
has something to do with Coriolis based on latitude. And I'm like, well, that's your claim. I'd like to see if you show that to me.
We've debunked that already. I've been through the naval artillery tables, and we went through all of them. We could not find Coriolis accounted for any of the longitude and latitude shots they're talking about.
So I
They
know
cover.
he did some research in artillery to know what a
Mhm.
TFT is
Yeah,
specifically. So, yeah, he's been looking, and that's what he came up with. No,
that's
it's
not, it's
not
not
gonna.
accounted for.
You're not gonna be able to prove a globe with field artillery.
Nope. He doesn't. He doesn't get it
Like
yet. We've already been through this with those guys. He thinks he's got a gotcha with it. He doesn't.
It's just like flying planes. You gotta assume it's a flat, level plane that, or you're
It
not gonna hit
doesn't
your freaking
move.
target.
Yeah, we don't move, dude. It doesn't move. Even when they use their calculations with Coriolis, they miss their shots in war. And what the especially on the ships, the captains would actually just say, "Don't use the tables." When they first were presented, and they dialed in their shots, man. That's really what happened. That's the truth. We looked into it.
I think it's called a
We
tabular firing table. Something. Anyway,
Me and Flats went through
yeah.
the full naval artillery manual, and we went through it. We were on just in Discord in the server, just reviewing it, looking through it. We went through every one of the tables, and no, they even have a slot for Coriolis, and seldom anything was
Well,
ever done with it.
what's
Not
ridiculous? It's just like flying airplanes. When you go to land the things, if it's on a north-south one way,
it's the
it.
same idea. Yep.
Yeah, and if it's like a cannon, if you're shooting east or west, the ground's not going to move 1,000 miles an hour out from under the ground. If you're shooting west, whatever, a certain amount of powder is going to go a certain distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The charge. So,
Oh, I didn't say hi to
and
Ken.
yeah.
Hi, Ken. I did. I was looking right at him a couple times, and I got another guy named Silent Matthews Roberts. I've seen him before. Do you got a wrench in there, dude? Hold on, let me get you a wrench right
Huh?
quick. Matthew Roberts. He's silent. Whatever that means. Oh, he doesn't have a wrench. Yep. Give him a wrench. Now you can post things in the chat if you want to share something with us. You're free to do it. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? You missed the Biscuit song earlier. All right, so field artillery doesn't prove Coriolis. There is no Coriolis effect. There's no Coriolis force. Is more better yet said. When they're flying ballistics and missiles and stuff, they don't count for it. They count for windage. If you're shooting rifles, barreling, distance, and drop. That's what they can count for. Those are the biggest factors in shooting. All right. See, Lightning's got something he put in there. So, Ryan, what did you do today?
I got my tank cleaned out.
Oh, nice.
I'll be back 1 minute.
Okay. Take time.
Now I'm trying to get the hoses all put back together. So I got to go get a battery and then I'm done. I'm going to ride it.
You mean a magneto?
What?
That's what they call batteries for bikes, usually.
No. Well, it has a magneto, but
yeah,
it's an electric.
I've heard it usually called that when they put it on. I want to grab that link. See what.
I don't think I want to have to kickstart it. It's like a 750. It's a big ass motor. It'd be like kickstarting a car. Big ass motor.
All right. Well, what happened to me was I was going to work today, right? Driving over there, and the car lost the speedo and the tachometer at one time. Just died.
Oh.
It was still running. Yeah.
Damn.
And then it lost power. And I'm going up a hill. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? And then I looked up the symptoms of it, and it's my timing crank timing sensor died.
Does it have an automatic? Does it have one of those automatic kind that adjusts itself, like a self-adjusting one?
You mean a crankshaft sensor?
No. Well, no. I mean, like some timing belts, like on my wife's Nissan.
I don't have a belt.
Well, no, it's not a belt. It's just there's a chain, but there's an adjustment on the chain that's run by the oil pump. Like the oil pressure pushes against it, keeps it tight or something like that. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, it works with pressure. Yeah, the sensor doesn't read pressure; it reads the timing on it. That's so it's missing the timing. So the pressure's it's losing the pressure. So yeah, it's because the sensor itself died. So I got to get another one. So I'm stuck in the middle of the road on a highway,
Oh no.
right? And
Hmm.
I got in the middle of a median, so I called the insurance company, got a tow truck out there, and they wouldn't cover the whole tow all the way back here, so I had to pay $50. And I sat there. I was late for work because of it, and it's the Ash Wednesday as it goes. Yeah, and everybody's there getting fish sandwiches at Arby's. It's really funny.
Fish sandwiches there.
Yeah, dead serious, dude. I'm not kidding, dude. I made over probably 150 fish sandwiches by lunch.
Are you serious, dude? Damn.
Dead serious, dude. Yeah.
That's crazy. 150.
Yeah, so I had to put $50 out of pocket to get the car towed back here, and now it's going to cost me. They wanted to charge me $107 for a full sensor and the uh, the indicator too. So at the I said no, so I went on RockAuto.com, looked it up. I got one for $34. So I got to wait for it to get here. So in the meantime, I got to figure out how I'm going to get back and forth to work for the next week till it gets here.
But
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm sure you'll figure it out though.
Oh, I'll try.
Oh, excuse me.
And I have I have to babysit in the morning too.
Oh my
Between
god.
that, well,
Poor
yeah,
thing.
I got to fix it. I got to babysit for like 6 hours, 7 hours tomorrow. So, but after I get
What?
done doing that, I have to fix the truck or try to. Or there's a couple other websites that I've looked at where I could get another one. I haven't ordered it yet, so I'm going to see it. And the ones that are here in town are just they really jack the prices up. They're like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and
Oh yeah, they
Advanced
always.
Auto, and yeah, they got high prices, so you got to pay the piper. So
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
they
convenient.
they don't want my yeah for what convenience. I may try the Ford place. I'll
Being able to
call
go to
them
the
tomorrow.
get it instead of having to order it.
Well, I may be able to get it at the Ford place too. I'll get a proper Ford one.
There you go.
Yeah,
That'll
I'm going to
probably
use Rhonda's car to go take care of getting the parts and everything.
right.
Anyways, sea level, Nathan Oakley.
Cool.
I was going to see which video he covered the sea level on. It was one of the last ones he did. See if I can find the right video that I'm looking for. I think I found it. Let's see. And by the way, we need to get a trundle wheel to measure distances to one place to the next.
A
You'll get an
trundle.
accurate mile. A trundle wheel. It's what you ever seen a surveyor or a roadman work? They got a wheel in their hand and they're rolling it around. They're marking a
Oh
measurement.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So you're getting a measurement over a hilly, lumpy surface. It's not going to be the same as it would be a direct line distance. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get more. That's where they get their spherical excess in, and their longitude and latitudes are not exactly the right distance for the flat Earth. It's made up for the ball itself, so that they're shorter than they should be. If you look at it in azimuth, you get a longer distance, so you'll get a larger triangle. It doesn't fit in reality. That's where they get their spherical excess, but it disappears in the math eventually in order to get a grid out properly. But if you look at an azimuth, it's a proper grid. Hey, Chris is back. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, the trundle, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that
You going
was
up
funny.
there? Yeah.
Nobody goes more than like a couple hundred yards with those things, dude. To be honest, you won't get an accurate measurement. No.
Right. I
It's
think if they're,
machined.
geez.
Yeah, it's not
Where
made
they're
for what they're
talking
talking about.
geodetic surveying, are you assessing? Because that's supposed to be for large
Yeah.
areas.
So they take those trundle wheels and they measure between both of the theodolites to get the distance across from them. and they think that they're getting a wider triangle. It's not. It's due to where their longitude and latitudes are.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the trundle wheel is going to measure every little lump and bump that you go over. It's going to add to the length of it. Yeah, I haven't found it yet. Still haven't found that video that Nathan did. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get it. No, that's not it. He's done a lot of videos in the past couple of days too, on all of his channels. He's playing the bully though. It's just a persona. He doesn't wish any foul on any of the proponents on the anti-flat Earth side to begin with, but he's hard on them. This one ain't it neither. Yeah, it's going to be a needle in a haystack. I'm not even going to try it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll find another video though. Now we'll do how to measure a curved line.
Ooh, well, I know 3.14 radians is a half a circle. Like the radius of a circle, it'll wrap around the outside 3.14 whatever times of a half of a circle. Measuring a curved line. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the curved line I'm looking at, the one that they're measuring, actually doesn't go in a circle. It's just a whole bunch of waves, basically. So how to get a distance across it. Yeah. So that's basically what they're doing when you have topography. You have a curved
Up
line,
and down.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are elevation angles from level. That's basically what and they consider that curve. That's what they actually consider curve.
So you're on a couple different hills, and you go up and down some hills. Are you talking about?
Yeah, over mountains, hills, all kinds of topography.
Yeah.
So they consider this Earth curve, I guess. I don't know, but that's what it seems like to me. But I found an actual video on it. Let's kick it.
Measuring the length of a curved line.
Ooh.
Objective: to learn how to measure the length of a curved line.
All right.
We know how to measure the length of a straight line with the help of a scale. But not all the things around us are straight. In this video, let us learn to measure the length of a curved line. It is similar to what we do for a straight line, except that we will have to take multiple readings with the scale. Suppose you want to measure the length of the shown curve. Identify a few points on the curve. Find the distance between all pairs of adjacent points and note them down. If you add all the lengths, you would get the length of the curve approximately.
Wow.
If more and more numbers of points are taken on the curve, the approximation gets better and better. Think about why taking multiple points on the curve improves the approximation. We can also use a string to measure the length of a curve.
Ooh.
Put a knot on the thread near one of its ends. Place this knot on the point A. Now, place a small portion of the thread along the line, keeping it taut using your fingers and thumb. Hold the thread at this end point with one hand. Using the other hand, stretch a little more portion of the thread along the curved line. Repeat this process till the other end B of the curved line is reached. Make a mark on the thread
That's probably more
where
accurate.
it touches the end B. Now stretch the thread along a meter scale. Measure the length between the knot in the beginning and the final mark on the thread. This gives the length of the curved line AB.
So that's how you measure topography. And you come up with a curve somehow or another. I have no idea. Hey, Jim, how's it going, man? You got any new videos out besides the kitty? So we get level, and then we measure topography. So we got a sea level that's an average across. It's a straight line. And topography. So how does that make a globe? I don't think it does. Anyways, globe debunked one more time.
It's just measuring the distance over the land. I mean,
Yeah. If you do just basically, if you're over a hilly surface, you just draw a chord line or a line cut through to a level, right? That's why you have a datum to start with. That's why ordnance surveying actually have benchmarks so they can tell what the level is of the sea compared to where they are. The elevation above that level is the only part of it that has any kind of variance at all, depending on where you are. Some areas are lower or higher. It still doesn't add up the curve. Jeez. Well, anyways, it was kind of a touchy subject that it's kind of haunting my head because I had to deal with it when I was growing up. When I was in my 20s, my brother was a heroin addict. He spent 14 years on it. It took him 5 years to get off of it. So it's a hard addiction to beat. They put him on methadone for like 2 or 3 years. It didn't help at all. As a matter of fact, it kind of made it worse. It took like a life-changing place that he went to. He actually went out and he spent time by himself in East Texas in the desert with a group of people that helped him get off his addiction. So he hasn't touched it, and he's been clean now for, I would say, close to 17, 18 years. He hasn't been on it. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that if you ever been down that road and seen somebody go, I've had tons of friends OD on this stuff because they didn't know what they were doing or they just didn't care anymore. They just wanted to feel that way all the time. That kind of high is another thing, dude. That's a demon you don't want to mess with. I've seen a lot of people go down that road. So I kind of get the mentality of all this conflict. You know, it's a bad thing, dude. That thing is not, and I don't pass judgment on people that are in that kind of situation.
Like people that were addicted to it. Positive side that are getting through it and getting past it, being a better person going forward. Is that what you're?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And so the idea is that they didn't make themselves the addict. I promise you that. Most people that went through that, they didn't put themselves in that place. And all the stuff you go through while you're on it is horrible. It's not a good thing. It's opiates are the worst. How I put it that way.
Yeah.
They're hard to get off of. I got friends that are addicted to opiates now, and they'll probably die because of it. Yeah. And I wish I could change the world. But I mean, there are heroin addicts out there right now looking for heroin, you know. And I'm glad PJ's not one anymore, you know, as that goes.
Yeah, yeah,
Their
I
idea
agree.
of a cure to get off of it isn't exactly a good thing. It's horrible. Yeah, the methadone clinics aren't a help. Uh, the government handing out methadone as a cure didn't help anybody that's ever been addicted to it. And I celebrate people who get off of it because I've seen it tear people up pretty bad, dude. Makes their world a different thing. It makes our world a bad place too. And they fight wars over this shit. Who's got it? Who don't? You know.
Well, if there's a war in it, there's money to be made.
Yeah, and like David here saying, there's fentanyl's the worst. I was addicted to amphetamines for years, dude, but it's more of a mental addiction than a physical. I didn't go through withdrawals and stuff. I just was constantly trying to get more, but I wasn't physically going through withdrawals when I didn't have it. It's just like it was so convenient. The way it made you feel is more euphoric than I think the downside of the opiates. But it took me like 2 months, and I went to I saw people in it with me. I didn't want to go down the road they were going. I made a decision. I just flat out, I'm not going to do it, and I quit. I got institutionalized for a while too, so I understand addiction. I just don't understand that one because I've never been there. I can't put myself in their place. Oh, somebody's coming in. Is that Brenda? No, it's Mike. Hey, Mike, let me get you a link right quick. Let me get you in front. I'm going to pin it back here. Can you hear me, Mike? Okay. How are you? How you doing, man? Oh, good. I'm going to pin a link. Do you see it back here? It, it's in a private chat in the back. There's a private chat back here. There's a link for the front. You see it? There's two icons down at the bottom on the right hand side. Yeah, there's one like a message bubble. It says chat with everyone. Click on that. There'll be a link in there. You got it? Okay. Yeah, enter that one and leave this one. And I'll meet you around front. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you around there. The mic's coming in.
Okay.
Oh, there's Mike. All right. Have you met Mike before? He's our Austrian friend.
Hi guys, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. How's
Go
Austria?
ahead, Mike.
Well, it's a mess here. It's a complete mess. Yeah,
Of
like
course it is.
everywhere in the European Union is completely thrashed.
Nice.
But
I've
we are
always
fighting.
wanted to see it.
Wait, I have to shut this down. I think right now it's
Yeah,
better,
put the
right?
other one. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
Now I go. Here I go.
I'm getting messages on Discord while I'm trying to do this. They keep interrupting my stream. I'm going to try to go into worldwide debates too.
Hi Chris, nice to see you.
Chris, Mike, Chris. Nice to meet you guys.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Oh,
fine,
somebody
thank
else
you.
is coming in too. Who else is this? Oh, look, it's IC Spin.
The new world
IC
order.
Spin, you're not a winner, dude. If you were Brenda, I would let you in, dude. But you're not the winner this year.
No, no,
Yeah,
but it's okay. I take it.
yeah. You want to take the award for Glurf of the Year, Mike?
Sorry.
Who wants to vote for Mike? Well, you got to be a Glober and you got to be an anti-flat earther. So you want the award for the Glurf of the Year?
I don't know.
It's an honorable award, man. Yeah.
No, it's not an honor. Not an honor. It's I just see in the last few years, I was looking, at different topics, and I think we're getting stronger. I see it in my own community. The people are waking up, and that's why they are doing all this crap with wars and everything. They want to get us away from this whole shit.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
So we got to keep on going now.
we do for sure.
Damn straight. Santero's in here now. Say hi, Santero.
That's
I
not
don't know
error.
where Ryan got it. And Jolster's here. And Flat Earth. And where? That's New Zealand? Is that where he's at? I've been over to South plenty of times. I'll give him a wrench too. That way you can post stuff in here too. Doo-doo-doo. It's been a long day. I sat in traffic waiting for a tow truck for an hour, then I worked for 6 hours after that, and then I went home. Kind of made a hectic day. Then I ran around from part house to part house and picked up stuff all day, and I tried to get the parts that I need after that. So I've been going up until I went on sobs for like 2 or 3 hours. So we had a good show over there. Much love. Oh, did anybody get a video on the eclipse? Chris, did you get to see it?
Not me. I didn't see anything about it. I watched your
That's
show yesterday, and I don't know. I've seen nothing.
I didn't see any either. I don't think that video was from Antarctica either.
no, I didn't see it, man. Sorry, I was in my bathroom. But no, I didn't. I didn't see anything about it.
I'm gonna look it up, see if there actually was one.
I don't
If there's
even
a
know
video,
if this is all real. What they are showing us. I don't think so.
no, the video we were looking at, the live that was supposedly the live of the eclipse yesterday, wasn't in, and it's supposed to be in Antarctica where you could see it. That's the only place you were supposed to see it. But that video was not from Antarctica.
No, no way. Well, that's how they work. They are just working with lies and with deception, and that's what is coming through nowadays. They don't even hide it anymore, because they don't need to anymore. Look at this mess. It's crazy.
All the videos I'm looking at are the same videos that we had on yesterday.
Okay, so nobody got nobody was in that part of Antarctica or something.
Yeah, supposedly.
And like this guy who always said
NASA.
there are trees and everything, he was right, because and the birds who flying around, and I don't know.
There's one here from 17th. It's from SOS.
Yeah, it's like this Artemis 2 disaster. It's like it just doesn't work.
That's not happening, is it? I'm gonna look to see what. No, this is the same video we saw yesterday. It's not even showing they're in Antarctica either.
I just watched it on your channel. I didn't bother to watch it somewhere else. There are bigger problems to go nowadays.
I gotta get my head out of my ass right
Where
now.
Where else has this Ring of Fire been viewed?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Like, it just doesn't.
I just
don't understand of a total solar eclipse that isn't total. It's basically what I'm seeing. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
I think it's supposedly the angular size of the object. I'm not going to say it's the moon either. Hell if I know what it is.
That's the problem with the sky, we don't know what is happening up there.
No. But I'm pretty sure I've seen some pretty good explanations for how it could happen. And Terry Eicher did a good job of showing how it does happen. I'm going to ask Siri. Hey, Siri, where can you see the Ring of Fire eclipse? She's not answering me. Hey, Siri, where can you see the Ring of Fire eclipse? It's not giving me a straight answer. The eclipse are visible from Los Angeles. No, Siri, where in Antarctica? and Antarctica. Where can you see the solar eclipse? 2021 is what they said last time. Travel to the Antarctic coast, location remote eclipse chasers are making a trek to the bottom of the planet to catch an event of the path of the total elapsed sun. This is a total eclipse. Doesn't say anything about the Ring of Fire. I think this is all a hoax.
Future events of Ring of Fire, I guess. Eclipses are scheduled for February 6, 2027 in South America / Africa.
Was there one
And then
yesterday?
yesterday, February 17, 2026.
What was the day before?
Yeah, remote regions of Antarctica, and it says that the event is highly restricted geographically with only a few research stations in Antarctica ideally positioned to see the full effect. So there's only a few research stations that could actually see it.
Okay, that
Which
sounds
ones it
believable.
does?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and it says there's another one January 26, 2028 in South America / Spain. So
Oh, make it okay. All right. Santero, did you see an eclipse? So we don't know. We can't see it. Yada yada yada. Yeah.
Well, we got
So
so much.
the eclipse, I just wonder if it's a smaller, because normally it's 70 miles to 120 miles wide.
Mm-hmm.
So this Ring of Fire eclipse, I wonder what.
Yeah, what they are doing now is they are because the people they cannot, how can I say it? Well, they cannot afford their lives anymore, so that they don't have time to look into these topics anymore. Here in Austria, it's this country is going down under now. We are they destroy our country right now. And so people are looking in another direction and not looking at these topics that are really fundamental to know how the Earth works, which would be fundamental. You need to know this, that you because everything is built on another thing, and the flat Earth is the fundament of all this. I see it like this.
Yeah.
And they try to obfuscate from it, and yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I found this little gem. Flat Water is doing some old world research now, but he went to Yale University to the library, and he's got a whole bunch of videos on here. I've been looking at over the past week or so. Have you ever heard of the Flat Water guy?
No.
No, you should go to his channel.
WFE.
Excellent research he's done over there. Not just in old world stuff like with Flat Earth. He's one of the first people I actually got into when it comes to navigation, especially celestial navigation and circumnavigation, and how it disproves the globe.
Yes.
The distance that Cook traveled around the Earth, and James Ross Clark, they weren't trying to prove a globe; they were just measuring the distance using a compass and their tools that they have on a ship to actually determine their longitude and latitude. And James Ross Clark actually found himself in the southern oceans out of longitude and out of reckoning. So he wasn't in the right place on the map doing the globe grid that they had proposed before he went and did it. So he just showed basically that their longitude and latitudes were off the further he got out to sea.
Yeah.
Right.
He was traveling further distances, basically.
Yeah. Well, what do you say? How many tens of thousands of miles out of reckoning? Yeah, that's absurd. It's crazy.
I think he was like 40 miles off longitude for each one or so, or 50. So it adds up with each longitude. The distance was on average close to 69,000 nautical miles he traveled.
Yeah, 60.
That's Cook, I think, that did that.
Yeah.
It's a good bit. Yeah. Now let's see what Flat Water's got on his what he found at Yale for one thing.
Yale.
What is going on at the Sterling Memorial Library? Huh? Huh, Yale? What is going on here? What does this have to do with Sterling Memorial Library. Sound off. What is this about?
Sumerian.
Now?
Yep.
What
Babylonian, Sumerian.
is this?
Well, the griffin there is
About
definitely Sumerian or whatever that thing is.
Yale.
Yeah,
Come on. Sound off.
the Griffin.
Another 1931 special? Another 1931 special?
That wasn't made
That
in
makes
1931.
Who are these people?
Look at this.
Sound off. Like I'm a buffoon from Brooklyn that drove here for the pizza, which I'm gonna be reviewing later. I mean, a pizza. But come on, sound off. Who are these people? Come on, man. For a library? Why is it in Hebrew?
Why'd they choose Sumerian?
Come on.
Yeah.
This is telling
And
a
they got
story.
Hebrew tablets up there too.
Let me know what you think. This is
So it's a
pretty
clash of
Here-
cultures.
wild. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Pretty funny. Now he's going inside now.
Come on, man. Sound off.
Now you got Greek.
Who are these people?
Yep.
Sumerian, Hebrew, no, okay, Greek.
These people. Come on, yeah. Come on now. That's me. Before I come out and make it make sense. Ripping it in the morning with the coffee. Cough,
Is that
cough,
just
you know what I'm
cement
saying?
or something?
Grandpa Bill.
It looks
I
like
go to the
plaster.
Jersey Shore and swimming it up. Make it make sense. Let's get inside this place.
Is that Mary behind him there?
What is going
He
on?
didn't go up. I guess he didn't let him film in a cathedral. Yeah. That's strange, wasn't it?
It's a big cathedral.
Looks like a
That's where-
tomb or something, you know, like
that's
a
where-
like a grave.
That's where Skull and Bones is located, if you know. Their temple's there too.
And
Yeah,
that,
they look
yeah,
like-
man.
What do you say, Chris?
In that exact that where he
At
just
the,
walked
at the
into?
University of Yale. No, but it's not right there in the library. But their
Oh.
Skull and Bones is actually at Yale. That's where
Gotcha.
the 322 is. They have a what they call the temple there. It's a building in the middle of the campus that has no windows or no visible way to see inside of it. But they supposedly have the coffin of Geronimo inside of it. And in order to initiate the pass, he has to sleep with Geronimo's bones overnight while he's being hazed. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And that's where George W. Bush Sr. And Prescott Bush, the grandpa of all of them, that's where they all graduated from.
Yeah.
And all the other presidents since then have graduated from Yale.
Of course, they're all of the same bloodline too. You know, they're all family.
Skull and Bones is a dangerous organization, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with them.
Whichever movie will.
It's a brotherhood, you know, like any other brotherhood, like the Illuminati and everything, and that's what people can't get their head on, you know, because they don't know what's happening in there. But there is happening stupid stuff that you know, like any religion, it's a religion, you know, it's something you believe in, and they do it, you know, and they are very powerful, of course.
This is a very, very
power.
ritualistic religion too. They have
Yes.
ceremonies and stuff, dude.
Yeah, symbols and writings and everything. They understand that's not meant for the normal people.
Nope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Your 300 most powerful families in the world are going to send their kids right here to that. Yeah, Skull and Bones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford to send my grandkids to Yale. But the angel that was blowing out that breath, that's one of the four angels that are at the four corners of the earth. That's what that represents.
And also,
The earth. Yeah.
they have humiliation rituals. You know, you have to go through, and this is just you know, ungodly. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame.
Yeah, everything I'm still looking for a video on how they determine sea level. I'm going through more of them. And all of them, they have the spin on it, like sea levels are rising, global warming. Why?
Because they need something where you put your eyes on it, you know. They know it's fake, of course it's fake. But They need to look to have you look in another way, to not look at them. That's what they are doing.
I found an older one. Hold on, let me see if this video is any good. It's 3 years old, but it looks like it's got like old clips from how they Britannica did it back in the day. I kind of trust Britannica because they actually have like old encyclopedia, well, not really old, but like from the 50s and the 60s, where they actually tested for the firmament and other things too. So I don't know if it's like super reliable. They're not going to have any spin on it, like globe spin, but they actually tested these things out. They were done back in the day. And I'll get you a link for Flat Water's channel, Chris, if you want it. Or everybody else. I like his work. He did pretty
I
good.
already subscribed.
You did? Oh, you already
Yeah.
went over there? Did you take a look at his giants and stuff like that? He
No,
does have on the book of Enoch too.
I just subscribed to his channel. I'll go
If
through
you
it later.
get a chance, look at his stuff on like don't go the ice walls. He just takes old documentation about what James Rod Clark and Cook tried to cross the Antarctic circle, and their travels and what they did. They're pretty well documented to a point. They gave up like after the third expedition with James Ross Clark trying to cross the ice. He couldn't do it. It's hard.
What kind of like I'm looking at his channel now. The Book of the Giants. He's got old world stuff. Does he do like mud flood kind of like mysteries or?
He's just going through finding old world buildings and what he's doing now. That's what he's done for the last like 3 or 4 months. He's been looking in old world buildings in America.
Yeah.
He did stuff on like ancient giants in America too, like in some of the mounds where they found some giants and stuff back in the early 1900s, I think. And they're actually documented cases of like as they found these mounds with giants in them and stuff. They're mostly
Mount Meru.
He did a thing on the north too.
Popular. Yeah. His most popular. Book of Enoch. Book of Ezra. Book of Giants. Yep. He's got a lot of religious on here. I see that. It's just popular stuff.
Yeah, he did it. Go back, you'll find James Ross Clark's expeditions, Captain Cook's expeditions and stuff.
Okay.
I think that's what they want to have. That's why they want to have Greenland now and occupy it. That the people don't go further than this point, because people are trying now. Like you, Roger. You want to go to Antarctica, but it's hard to get there, right?
They're going to make it hard, dude. I'm telling you now.
Of course, now they're making it even harder because they know that people are going on this train and find a new world, to be in. And find all these opportunities you have in this new world and this flat Earth world, because we know nothing at this point.
We're
we just
started.
Like we are the first flat Earthers, or 300 years or something, and now they are getting afraid, of course.
Well, I'm not afraid. As a matter of fact, like Nathan's doing now, he's pushing flat Earth like it's just a normal thing. It's like that's what it is. It is what it is.
That's
so
great.
He's not really trying to debate it anymore. It's just all these. There's a whole bunch of people who are in the flat Earth community that aren't flat Earth.
It's not that we are afraid. Sorry.
No. Yeah, they want to prove us wrong. That's really what they're trying to do.
All the time, and the more backlash they get, the more harder we get it. Of course.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
they have the money, they have the power, they have the military, they have everything. So,
Oh yeah. Go back. The best thing to do with Flat Water is go into his playlist.
Yeah.
If you're there still, Chris?
Yeah.
He has. Yeah. So he has like the radius of the Earth, how the sun moves. He goes through Mercator's maps, Gleason's maps, Heaven and Earth by.
Which playlist is this?
Let's see. Earth Shape, Flat Water would be a good one. Yeah, he did a thing on Atlantis too.
He's got a lot of videos.
There's
there's 102 videos in this one.
Don't mind his audio because he has a bad microphone, but he did a lot of FOIA requests. He got a lot of documentation from a lot of the major uh, government agencies on his. He's even got data sheets for when they actually measured the firmament too.
Yeah. John Levy is also a very good man. He talks about the old buildings and all the old stuff, which is still here.
Yeah,
He's also
he's definitely he's in the mud bud and meltology though. If
yes,
you want
true.
to, if you want to
Well,
subscribe to that,
I just want to know: are they talking about another flood? Because God only had one flood. He said there wouldn't be another. That's why
yeah,
I'm
no,
having a hard time. Like,
no, that's
when
John. That's John
are they
Levy.
trying to date this? Like, I have many. I'm trying to understand that myself. Like,
No,
their
like the resets and stuff.
mud
Levy
flood.
gets in the resets and mud floods. Now, flat earth, flat water. He's a biblical
Like,
cosmologist.
are they talking about that was there before the only flood, which we date back? We know it was Noah before
Yeah.
Abraham. We're talking about 4,000 years ago.
No, I don't think
Like,
anybody's got flat earth, flat water doesn't do that. He sticks with the Great Flood. So
okay,
yeah, he goes into the Book of Job a lot too for the ends of the earth
all right.
and biblical descriptions of the earth as it goes. He's just now starting to get into the old world buildings and stuff in America.
All over the world, it's the same.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of ancient megalithic pre-deluge stuff,
Mm-hmm.
primarily like all over Egypt, Georgian.
Yeah, nice. Very interesting. Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is all over the world.
There's a
Yeah, you'll
lot of
find
stuff.
these structures.
Jordan,
Yeah, but the earth itself that was made by God.
yeah, there's
Okay, here's how level is sea level. Let's get let's see it. How level is sea level, boys? Oh, I hear the wind blowing. Oh, it's John C. S. Shelton.
Determining the true level of E is not as simple as it might seem.
Well, imagine the name.
The
Look at
surface
that.
of the ocean is never at rest. Its level
Oh, it's so
changes
nice.
with each passing wave. Tides also change the level of the sea.
Oh, there you go.
This drop of 7 feet took place in 6 hours.
All right. There's a drop.
Because of such constant fluctuations, the true level of the sea can only be determined as an average. This average is computed from long-term records.
Here's how it works.
the entire
Stations
ocean
have
is
been set
creating
up
a
along the
voltage
shores
too.
of oceans all
Oh,
over
yeah.
the world to record
It's constantly in
changes
motion.
water level.
It's a moving conductor
Each
through a
measuring
magnetic field.
station houses an instrument called a tide gauge.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
A pipe extends from the tide gauge station down into the water.
That's a dirty pipe.
In this model, we can see how a float rides up and down on the water inside the pipe. The float responds slowly to changing levels outside the pipe, thus automatically averaging the effects of small waves.
How did they run that experiment?
Oh, they do this all day.
The float is
Was it like a
connected to
cylinder
pin
with the bottom on
that
it? It was completely
Yeah.
separated from the water.
Yeah, and it just as soon as it hits a level in there, so it's not affected by the wave necessarily. It's just the rise and fall of the water during the wave.
Okay, so
They're right,
it's an open-ended cylinder with ocean water flowing in.
Mhm.
Okay.
They
All
do.
right.
They do. They have a well in England where they actually dig straight down, and they have a float in it, and it does the same thing, but it is separated from the water. It's like just a cylinder almost, but you can crawl down in there and do maintenance on it.
Separated
Yes, it's the water comes from underneath it into it.
through
It
the
fills it.
soil, like it's in the
No,
ground.
it's not in the ground. It's actually in the water. It's like they build a structure down into the water. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep,
Put
I
a
get it.
float in it. Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
You
yep,
got
yep, yep. I got
it.
it.
So they make an average out of it. So it's like this graph it'll level out, and the average is on the graph.
They got like
This
holes
is
or
a
something in the
continuous
side. Yeah.
record of the changing
Yeah.
level of the sea.
This is how you determine true sea level. It's an average over, I think, the entire year.
One day's tide cycle on the beach just seen looks like this.
Perfect sinus curve.
Another day like
No,
this.
that's not curve. You got to measure it.
And still another day.
You see,
like
the
this.
zero line is your point.
But the measurement is a curve, you know.
Obviously.
For
Measurement.
some reason,
The tides are not the same
need to
every
measure.
I
day.
had like a barometer on my mind, where it's a
Yeah, it's
sealed
not-
off
not-
container, right? Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think it's the same.
No, not at all.
But they tell you
So
the
to
seas,
find the
there's
true
no way to
level of
really
the
find true
ocean, we
level.
have to know the average of its changing levels over a period of many years. This long-term average is called mean sea level, and it is from mean sea level that all land elevations are measured.
Oh, look, they showed the ball.
Since
That
all
looks
the
good.
oceans are
Yeah.
connected,
And daylight
one might
wasn't in the
assume that
budget.
mean sea level is the same everywhere.
No daylight, bro. No
Sorry,
daylight.
that's
But
funny.
is it? At Panama, the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans are only 50 miles
Excuse me.
apart. A good place to compare sea levels.
I was eating pistachio.
Tide gauge records from each shore show that there are times when the difference in level between the two oceans can be as much as 12 feet.
Even an
Because the
artist
curve there.
can't
Tides are
paint a
averaged over a
freaking
period of
globe
years.
with daylight. What the
Mean
f-
sea level on the
know.
Pacific side is found to be 9
Horrible.
inches higher than mean sea level on the Atlantic side.
Ooh, 9 inches.
How can we account for this when we know that all oceans are connected? What natural forces can hold the surfaces of oceans at different levels?
The sun, the moon, the stars.
I don't know. But there's other factors too, like thermals.
Right.
I think he's
right.
going to demonstrate this now.
Yeah, right. Thermal.
This tank represents a
goodness.
large body of ocean water held at different levels by a divider.
All right, pull out the divider. Guess what happens?
When we raise
It
the
looked like that dude
divider,
was being.
their levels equalize.
Of course, it must happen in such a small tank. But if you
But
get,
if we fill one
if
side
you
with
get
cold
more
water,
bigger, then it will change because the sun
Oh,
and the moon
boy.
is reflecting.
Well,
and the other side
Ice
with
cold
hot
water.
water,
okay, so you get the idea, right? The temperature is
gonna
the
happen.
reason why.
Of course,
Yep.
must happen. It's
Yeah.
of course.
One's going to get higher, and one's going to be lower. That's just what's going to happen. Pretty simple demonstration. It makes sense. So this is why the oceans, like colder oceans, warmer oceans, they're not at the same excuse me level.
Yes, very nice that, Roger.
You got to excuse me. I'll show you what I've been eating. I get these things called sweet cinnamon no shell pistachios. Rhonda bought me. They're pretty good. I'll take this down.
Pistachios are pretty good.
They're shelled. Yeah, they're pretty. They're decent. Yeah. I'll let you guys see what I'm eating. Yeah, when you these things. Doo-doo. I got 4 or 5 bags of them. Keeps me going.
Get a glass of water.
Oh no, I got a drink. I just had to wash all that down. But when that picture that globe came up, I took a breath. Yeah, that was funny.
Did you know
That
I
looked
was
real.
gonna say that there's no daylight?
Daylight, yeah.
No. Yeah,
But I mean, it's an artist
I had to
rendition
point
of
that
what
out.
they think. Yeah,
I have to point it out. Yeah, it's
that's
hilarious.
funny. It is.
It proves that they're faking it. I mean, that's evident.
Oh,
They're
they don't
daylight.
have a real picture of it, dude. I promise you. Anywhere. You looked at all of them, haven't you? Pretty
All
much.
the globe
There's
ones, yes,
yeah.
yes. They're all missing daylight.
Excuse me.
That's what they have in common.
Yeah, they're missing a lot of other things too. If you
Yeah,
notice, none of the distances or anything match up with the angular size of the continents and stuff.
yep,
I think they try their best with it, and they'll tell you it's mostly data sheets. And I've seen where they get a lot of their data sheets from. I've been in observatories where they pull up their data and stuff. It's mostly done with radar. It looks like
yeah. You
radar
got the
measurements.
low Earth orbit, and then they
Well,
have to stitch them together because they're only getting so many
that's what they
hundreds of
say.
miles at a time.
Yeah, I just don't say
So
orbit.
they're always off. So their instruments must not be very accurate. Apparently,
Nope.
everyone's different.
Sure. I think they take a lot of liberties, like, and they'll tell you this. Excuse me, those pistachios are still kicking my. Got to get it all down. It's still in my throat. That the artist actually interprets their data liberally, you might say. They do a lot of it. I've watched several NASA supposedly artists
Yeah.
sit down and computer generate a globe out of the data. So,
What's his name? Richard Simmons, right?
no, Richard Simmons is just one of them. They got plenty on the payroll. Do they have 12 FX studios where they do all their work, and they have tons of them on hire. They can make
that's
anything
easy.
look real, or try to.
When you got your budget's like $60 million a day.
Not that many. I don't think it's a 60 million. So last year they got 28.5 or 4 billion for that year last year. So
Oh my God.
average, divide that in 365. See what you get.
You got a few studios, easy.
Just
with
a
that.
few, yeah, and a few actors, and a lot of parabolic flights they can just manipulate, and they got a whole military at their beck and call too. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they could take care of it. Believe me.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy. Let's see what the water looks like. You ready?
To the same level,
Ooh. Uh-oh.
and then lift the divider,
Oh, look.
we find that the cold water is a little heavier than the warm.
Wow.
The two connected bodies of water balance each other at different levels.
That just says curve right there, buddy. I'm telling you. And add some salt to it too. That'll make it even
Now
heavier.
let's add salt to the water on one side
See, these are real demonstrations.
and add fresh water to the other side until both are at the same level. Again, when the two are connected,
I get your salt's heavier. Yep, look at it. There
they
you go.
maintain different levels because salty water is heavier.
No kidding. What's he doing now?
This time, with the divider lifted,
They're
if
adding
we
air
increase
pressure.
the air pressure over
There
one
you go.
side,
Look at this.
we force the water down and the other side rises.
Hey, Glenn. How's it going?
Water levels can also be affected by air currents.
Ooh.
When
Wow.
water piles up against a barrier, its level
There's a lot of
rises.
factors going on here.
Oh, yeah.
In nature,
It's usually what it
differences in
is.
water level
of
result from
simple
the
little
same
things.
causes.
Yeah. Check this out. The cold water is going to be a lot different.
For example, cold water carried by ocean currents meets warm water.
Ooh. What happens there?
Fresh water from heavy rainstorms can change the saltiness of the seas. Large rivers do the same where they empty into an ocean.
Ooh.
The ocean surface is slightly depressed under areas of high atmospheric pressure. Where the
He had
pressure
to throw
is
that
low,
in there.
it rises.
Atmospheric.
Where
Ooh, it looks like a
strong
tornado
winds
or a
plow
hurricane.
water against the shore, sea level rises.
Wow.
Because these and other forces are at work on all the world's oceans all the time, mean sea level differs.
There's one force I didn't hear anything about. What force was that, guys? It starts with
What
a
for the
G.
globes? G.
Yeah,
Oh, gravity.
yeah, gravity. There was no gravity. Yes.
I thought he was gonna say Coriolis or something.
There's no Coriolis effect there either.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So these are natural. This is what I call natural science. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's and then areas of low pressures associated with cold air, high pressures. Um, excuse me,
That's how
warm air.
weather works too. That's how the air works. Low pressures, high pressures. That's how you get
Yeah,
storms. Yeah. The oceans and the weather patterns are actually really tightly knitted for some reason.
that
I don't
makes
know
sense
why.
because the poles, the atmosphere is lower. Like it'll be at the tropopause 6 miles in the poles, and it'll be 12 miles in the tropics.
Well, think about the ice band that we've been talking about around the Earth, right? Supposedly, that's what was reported by a few of the larger expeditions that were done. If there's a solid ice ring around it, that would make a lower depression around where it's colder. The water's heavier, the air's heavier. Everything's going to be pressurized more. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
it's a constant. Yeah, the mechanism itself works. It keeps the
and
seas flowing and the currents flowing. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh, I got somebody coming in. Who is this? Hi has joined. Who's Hi? I have no idea. Hold on, let's see. Hey, Hi. Who are you? Can you show yourself? Well, they got the link from this for. Okay, you're in. Can you say something? Hi, Chris. Can you say something? Say hi to Hi.
I'm here, but I don't hear hi. You might be
No, Hi's not
muted.
saying anything. He is muted, or her, whoever he is. Hi is.
Well, unmute them.
Well, if I unmute him, I mean, he's not gonna. Only he can do that.
Oh, oh.
They can only unmute themselves. Well, let me know when you're done. I'm not going to put you on screen. Let's put it that way until I know who you are. That makes sense, right? I didn't hand out the link to anybody that I don't know.
Is he talking to you on Meet or something on the?
Well, it lets you. Hey, hi, you're muted if you're trying to talk. Hey,
Take
hi.
example.
Well, I'm gonna play this rest of this video, and then before I get back on, so I'm gonna end the show here in probably the next 15 minutes, anyways.
All right,
But
man.
hi, come on in. Say hi, hi. I gave the link to Vlad. I gave it to Chad. I gave it to. No.
Yeah, I just look. Wow, we've been 2 hours already.
Okay. I just got a text. Hold on. Oh, okay. Uh, hold on. I go. All right, so let's get back to the video.
From place to place, which explains why mean sea level is higher on one side of Panama than on the other.
So it's not due to Earth curvature. Okay. It's due to temperature.
This difference in mean sea level does not affect the operation of the Panama Canal, because the canal does not connect the waters of the two oceans.
There you go. That explains a lot. Because it's a natural lake, I think.
Through a
That's
system of
the issue.
locks, ships entering the canal are raised 85 feet from one ocean to an inland lake. They are then lowered through other locks to the opposite ocean.
Learning something new every day.
Each lock delays the movement of ships through the canal. So, for
It's all
many
relevant.
years, engineers have been studying the feasibility of a
What's
sea-level
relevant?
canal that would have no locks.
Not Einstein.
Just all the basic
Such
things.
a canal
Just
would
the little
connect the
things.
waters of the two oceans,
Pretty simple.
and that raises some interesting questions.
Okay, let's hear the interesting question.
What effect might the 9-inch drop in mean sea level have on such a canal? And what might daily tidal changes do to the water in the canal? What other forces at work on the world's oceans might affect sea level?
Whoa. You think that's it? The spin? Now let's see what they say about this. I don't think so.
Coriolis.
Yeah, whatever. Got to prove that first.
Gotta have a container to keep the waters on the ball.
Yeah, they got to prove gravity too. All right, guys, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah. See you guys.
Okay, now I'm gonna get
See
a song
everybody.
up.
Jack.
Mike,
Nice
good to have
meeting
you
you.
on. He's saying bye, Mike. Nice to meet you. Let me see if I can find the song. I'll play Mastodon out. How about Peace and Tranquility? That'll work.
Let her rip.
I'm letting her rip, man. Mike, good night. Everybody in the audience, great show. Seabass, Glenn, David, Flat Earth, NZ, whatever you are. Let's see. See Lightning? Yeah. Say bye to everybody. Should be able to. There's 31 people watching right now. The highest coming back in. Let's see.
David Koresh. There's Chelsea Deluxe. It's in there.
Yeah.
Paul Hogston.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she's still trying to get in. I keep hearing
the Akinator.
Oh, the Akinator.
Taro,
Awesome.
I think.
Yeah,
I
sent
think
there.
you said
At
hi.
Chilster.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't know.
Don't forget Seabass. And Mike just dropped out. Bye, Mike.
Mr. Super Sidewinder.
Yeah. Don't forget the super. Is there anybody else on right now? Anybody doing a stream? I think Sandy is actually.
Toronto.
Maybe Ken
Thrash,
Rothman.
yeah.
Dick Wayne.
Yeah.
Good guy. We had a whole and Jono.
Mike
Jim.
Van Dyke. Or I see. I mean, let me get this right. Mike Van Dyke. Okay.
Yeah, it's Mike Van Dyke, dude.
My bad.
He's got a brother too named Chris. They're almost twins, dude. They're two Austrian brothers who came over on Flash's channel and they started playing around with the azimuth. And
Chris Van Dyke.
Chris Van Dyke and Mike Van Dyke. Yep.
Memorial Gardens.
Yeah, don't forget Memorial. He was only here. I don't think he was here the whole time. All right.
Yeah. Heron. Can't forget Heron.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Heron was the star of the show, dude. Her buttered biscuits, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, let's set this up and go. Night, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind the video. It's satanic. It's not satanic. It's a mastodon. They were real.